Arc 3, Episode 24 of the DNR Podcast is brought today by you lovely folks over at patreon.com/DANDR. Patreon is where we post all of our extra content, including shows like Living in Theria, The Town Crier, and a bunch of new stuff. Swing on by our Patreon today to support the show and help us reach new milestones. Previously for Group C. After reaching the continent of Kodai and then almost immediately losing a member of the party in Iris to a giant blue dragon, Eliwrath, Klara, and Avalan stay to fight the beast, and in a miscommunication, Marrek and Variis run over the dunes to escape the creature, thinking that everyone was running. In the final throes of battle, Avalan was destroyed by the creature's lightning breath, as members of the Royals crested over the dunes to launch a distraction fireball and give the party the advantage they needed to finish the creature off. And that's where we pick up things today. Let's do that thing where we go around the table and introduce ourselves. I'm Jason. I'm the Dungeon Master. Going around the table, start with Mandy.
Hi guys, I'm Mandy, and I played Iris, and who do I play now? Who knows? Maybe I'm just here.
Could, yeah, we just like Mandy.
Yeah.
And Zach.
What's up? My name is Zach, and I have a nice smile that you can't see right now.
It's true, though.
It is very true. Go follow his Instagram.
Honestly, Zach's the most beautiful member of our cast. Nothing against the rest
Jason
of our
and I
cast.
have talked about that multiple times.
It's true. It's unfair.
Damn, that beautiful bastard.
He's our token pretty guy. We need one in a D&D group. So.
Face man.
It's a shame I don't have my camera on. Hold on.
Honestly, we're depriving the group. See, you need to balance out me. So we need
No. 2020, you're the prime man, Jason. You are a man.
Oh, that's sad. That's how far we've fallen in 2020?
Yep.
Oh.
No hesitation. Yep.
Oh, shit. And Ryan.
Hey everyone, I'm Ryan and I play Variis Alder, the runaway half-elf monk.
And Marrek. And Marrek? Jasper.
Well,
Jasper.
Yes.
I'm sorry. You know what?
I'm Marrek. I played Jasper.
Yep.
I'm actually Jasper, and I play Marrek, a human Clairlock, who's going to get pretty yelled at today.
We'll see. And Bree.
Hello, my name is Brianna Marie, and I play Klara Urath Dale, the not runaway half-drow fighter, level 9.
Last and certainly not least, Lisa.
Hey, I'm Lisa, and I play Eliwrath Beastinger, the also not runaway halfling barbarian level 9, who is very full of anger right now. Or rage, as you might say.
And it's concentrated because she's very small.
It is. It is just like it's foul, wicked, evil, concentrated.
It's distilled.
Distilled.
So
compressed.
She's like the vodka of rage.
Oh man,
I want to get that tattoo.
I want to drink me some Eliwrath. Let's.
If we make it a thing, I'll drink it with you.
That doesn't sound right. Just putting that out there.
Hold on.
Right.
Okay.
I'm okay with that.
Okay. You know the Crystal Skull vodka? Can we just do like an Aunt Jemima bottle where it's just Eliwrath, but like we fill it up with vodka?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Cool.
I love it.
Let's
life size. It's 3 feet tall.
That's true.
So, quick refresher for everybody out there. you guys are in Kodai. It is a desert continent. It is oppressively hot. Everything is just blasted with sunlight, except right now, thankfully, it is nighttime. Now, while you were traveling, you had the misfortune of rolling some really low numbers and getting a blue dragon. Now, blue dragons in Theria tend to hide under the sands, and they can stay there for days on end before needing to come up. And what they do is they sense tremors, vibrations in the ground above. And sadly, Iris was above. So this thing shoots up from the sand and just blasts Iris to death. One fell swoop, boom, lightning, dead. Then some decisions were made by some party members, and they ran to get away from this giant, this giant angry lizard. So we had Eliwrath, we had Avalan, and we had Klara fighting this thing to the death. Now, as you guys are fighting, this thing is blasting huge bolts of lightning from its mouth into the sky, and that attracts the attention of the royals who like, luckily, thanks to some wonderful dice rolls, were in that general area. So they launch a fireball to kind of distract it as you guys get the final blow on this thing, and that's where we are picking up. Klara, Eliwrath, you're going to hear Mav, who is the leader of the royals. You met him in Umaniero, and he's kind of yelling authoritatively. It's not that laid back, kind of goofy, carefree version of him that you met in Umaniero. Like, this is I'm on the clock, Mav type of thing. So he is yelling to his crew to make sure this thing is dead. So he's going to, it's like, Tark, Nika, get down there and make sure that thing is dead. And he's going to point to someone in the group. Ardoris, come with me. Let's see if these people are okay. And they're kind of riding in like the cavalry here. And how would Klara and Eliwrath be feeling at this point? Because you obviously took a beating, and I mean, there are two losses in your group. You just watched Avalan stand toe-to-toe with this dragon, like, beat on his shield, get its attention, and he just took a blast to the face. Just, boom, gone. Just done. How are you guys feeling?
Honestly, the royals are the last thing on my mind right now as far as who I'm upset with.
Yeah.
Klara, anyway. I feel like once Klara knows it's dead, she's going to run to Eliwrath and, like, check her very quickly. Like, probably, like, touch her face, touch her shoulders, like, make sure she's okay, and then fall to her knees and, like, hug her. Because she is okay, and...
Yeah. As you're doing that, she's probably still trying to swing on the dragon. Because, like... Sorry, like, I mean, besides Klara, Avalan is the longest remaining party member, or had been. So that's, you know, one of her oldest friends.
Quick extendum, she's behind you, and she hugs you from behind so that you can keep hitting the dragon. Yeah,
she's gonna keep trying, so if you're, like, picking her up, she's got, like, you know, the half arms, like, swinging or whatever, and
she wouldn't pick you up. You have dignity. You're fine.
Okay. So she'd just be, like, screaming nonsense. She's like, you son of a bitch! God damn it! You know, just, like, yelling really loudly. Except that wasn't her voice, but still.
And they're, like, essentially a yin-yang, because meanwhile, Klara is, like, devastated, but, like, trying to hold that back and be calm. So they're literally, like, complete polar opposites on reactions to this thing.
Yeah. After a bit, though, if you continue to, like, hold her or whatever, she'd eventually probably calm down. And she's just, like... She'd probably just, like, sit down there with you. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Hang on a second.
You okay? Oh no.
Sorry, apparently I'm feeling all of the emotions already and we haven't even started.
We shouldn't have waited a month and a half.
I'm so
I thought I'd give you time to
guys.
cool down.
I'm
okay.
sorry.
Everything pent up.
Yeah. Oh man, you know what? Okay.
Sorry, this is Lisa. She's a crying person.
No, and I feel like there's this weird calm before the storm where it's like, I'm just so emotional. You son of a bit. Like, you're just going to change?
That's what it's going to be like. Oh my goodness. Okay,
Oh,
sorry.
man. It is so
Fun fact,
early
did you
for
know
to-
that when I get drunk or upset, I get the Irishman nose and cheek redness?
I'll get to that too. It's okay. So I
Okay.
picture while you're doing that, like you're like when you're swinging, you have you have this flail. So I imagine like you're swinging, and long after this thing is down, you just hear that thud, thud, and then eventually kind of this squish sound as you break through its scaly carapace. Like I imagine it's kind of like fallen back, and its belly is out there, and even though it's dead and not moving, and it's its underbelly, probably takes a few good whacks to get through that and start getting to guts.
Oh, but she did get to guts.
Oh, she got the guts.
Oh, that's good to know. That's something I was worried about.
I was going to say, if you... Are you thinking of cutting Iris out? Because that's where my mind went.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
one of the
no.
things I wanted to make sure
Okay.
we tried.
Okay. But yeah, eventually she'll like calm down once that sound changes and she realizes it's not a hard carapace anymore, and she'll just like kind of collapse with you and just like probably not say anything, but like her face is buried in her knees and she's just like trembling with like anger and everything.
I think Klara would kind of be rocking with her a little bit and just, it's okay. You're okay. It's okay. Like, having a hard time processing everything that just happened. Maybe even like pet Eliwrath's hair a little bit. Just, it's partially to try to calm Eliwrath down and partially to assure herself that Eliwrath is okay.
Okay. So if you're... Oh, that's very maternal, and she hasn't felt that in so long. Sorry, I was just like, oh, she would love that.
Aww.
She would be very unused to it, but she would love that. So she'd eventually just like probably like turn around, or maybe not even turn around. She probably couldn't look you in the face right now. Not because she doesn't like you or anything, but she's just like,
Yeah, no.
just like, where did they go?
Her face is gonna harden a little bit, and before she lets herself get really mad, she's going to stand up, kiss Eliwrath on the forehead, and like grab her short sword again, because people are coming and she doesn't want people to know that. Well, obviously they saw, but you know, there's a difference. Like, you quickly wipe away tears when someone you like, a stranger, approaches you, that kind of thing. We'll find them.
As you guys are wrapping that portion up, Mav is going to arrive at your side, and I would say that this is a thing where he probably had a sword drawn. He actually has the finger of Vecna drawn, which is the sword that you guys were after in that temple, and it's this thin kind of do you remember Count Dooku's sword from the shitty prequels, where like he kind of has a finger up on it's almost a cane looking thing? That's how
You didn't let us watch the sequels all the way through. Could you describe it more?
Well, it's surrounded by garbage, and you guys are standing in sand, which is coarse and rough, and it gets everywhere. But no, essentially it's kind of this angled hilt of a lightsaber, and he was one of the best things in it, and that's not saying much. So he's probably holding that back, but like approaching with his hand out, just kind of it's like, are you okay? Are you two all right? Was anyone else caught in the blast? We saw the ending. And standing with him is a human that you didn't see before.
This human, he has tan skin, long black hair, silky, very, very pretty face. Looks like he never took a scratch in his life, and he's just going to say, "We saw that. That was bad. Are you two okay?"
Of course, you're playing a character with a pretty face, just like you, Zach.
It's all he knows.
All I know are humans with high charisma. What else is there?
What is it?
The last character was not high charisma.
That's
What are you
true.
talking about? He was the best haggler in the world.
It's true. We need to tell you a story about Jane later when we're taking a break. Just put a pin in
Okay.
that. As far as haggling goes, I was told a story. Yeah, Klara's gonna very visibly like steel herself because, like, again, there's a difference between Eliwrath and these strangers. Even though I think that whatever anger she had towards the royals has dissipated somewhat. We're all right. Thank you for trying to distract it. And she's gonna look over at Eliwrath because she doesn't know if Eliwrath is still mad at these people or not.
Like now that her rage, like her barbarian rage is like starting to kind of calm down or whatever, she's just gonna like give you guys like the dirtiest look. But then not say anything mean, just like thanks. That's all she has in her right now. I'm sorry.
And that's I bet I bet he could probably sense that this is a really tough moment. Because, I mean, he's in an adventuring party. They've lost people before. Like, you know how terrible that is. And you came here, so you probably knew the risks.
Mhm.
And Matt would turn to Ardoris and, why don't you join Nika and Tark for just a minute? I'm going to check on these two.
Hey, no problem, man. This is way above my pay grade. Yeesh, he's gonna like he's like yeesh, and just walk away very fast.
Gonna kick Avalanche's body on the way out. Just
Grab his boots on his leg. Yeah, these fit nicely.
Oh, man. So,
Oh, don't even touch him. I will kill you.
that's a good way to get them pissed off at you, Zach. That's the thing. So,
yeah.
I mean, we didn't go into detail. Okay. The amount of electricity that passed through both Iris and Avalan, they were flash fried. Like, they were charred, like, beyond recognition. You'd have to look at dental records to find, you know what I mean? Like, you watched, so you'd see Avalan's, broken weapons and stuff like that, and you know it was him because you watched it, but he was healthy and screaming at this dragon 1 second, and boom, one lightning blast from this dragon, and he is gone. Like, he ceases to be. So, I mean, at a certain point, you'd probably cast your eyes down to where Avalan was,
Yeah.
or, technically is. And you'd probably know that Iris is in a similar state, just in the dragon as well. So, Ardoris is going to head over to Nika and Tark. Tark is this massive Goliath dude. And, real strong, silent type. Doesn't talk too much. But he is going to gingerly approach this dragon just in case. Like, just in case it has one last, I'm gonna get you a slasher movie type of move in it. Which it doesn't seem to, but he would probably approach it and just kind of like stab it a little bit. He has a real barbarian look about him, pelts and kind of native of Boten, which is an island that is basically exclusively made up of Goliath. And he has a very rustic look about him. How would you describe Nika?
Nika is a tall elven woman. Her skin is very bronzed from the sun, and she's wearing sand-colored robes over leather armor.
So Ardoris is going to get there and just kind of check. You guys have made sure this thing is dead. It's not getting up. Cutting back to Mav, there'd be this. Like, after, it's like, okay, everyone's okay. I think there'd be a point where he would just flat out ask, what are you doing here? We thought we'd be the only people standing upright out in these parts.
I think Klara's eyes would be on what is left of Avalan, this smoking, charred, human-shaped thing. And she'll be quiet for a moment and then say, "We're looking for something." And then she'll look to Eliwrath and then to the open guts of the dragon. It ate one of our friends. We need to get her out.
If you say that loud enough for Eliwrath to hear, she'll probably like get up and start doing that.
Which is easier said than done. Because,
way easier said than done.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay, Mav at some point is going to... There's this uneasy, like... boy. Like, he's probably going to look around and realize it's like, yeah, obviously you want to see to your friends. That's it. We're in the worst spot in the world for this, but I understand. So there'd probably be just momentary, like, he opens his mouth to get pushback, and it's like, all right. And he's gonna wave his hand. Ardoris, can we get your hand for just a moment?
Yes, sir. He jogs over.
And he's going to, he's gonna lean in.
Yeah.
They had another party member.
Ooh.
Inside the dragon.
Inside?
Is there... Can you gently get her out? Maybe open this thing up?
There are guts in there, man.
If you can hit it from a distance, we'll open it up. This isn't what we're paying you for. I understand.
Oh, okay. You know, my range isn't so great. We talked about this. I'm more of a, up and close kind of guy. But I can try to hit it. If I look bad, though, it's on you.
And at this point, he's a little impatient. Like, again, we're standing in the worst spot. He's like,
and Adoris can tell when he's like pushing it too far. He's like, all right. 10 feet is my max. So I guess he's going to kind of back up and just kind of make a show out of it and say, everyone, please stand back a bit if you can. I know it's hard, but try to avert your eyes from what you're about to see. It's for your own benefit. And he's going to look up at the sky, blow a kiss. And he's going to cast Force Blast. Do you want me to roll anything, or you just want me to do it?
Nah, this is a stationary target, so...
Alrighty.
Describe what this looks like.
So, basically what Adoris is wearing is very little, especially since it's the desert. He has like a little cloth shirt it's very revealing. He takes it off anyway. It's in the way. He kind of focuses in on himself, and after he blows a kiss to the sky, like this overwhelming surge of confidence just hits him, and this glow from his chest, this golden glow, just radiates, and he just shakes his fist, and he goes, "Ha!" he has to make sure to scream, and he just looks around at anybody who's like attractive any sort of way to get their attention when he screams, and he just
Wait. Did you say you look at anybody who's attractive?
Yeah, anybody who's hot. Anybody who's looking good.
I respect that on a level. Okay.
Whatever.
So like, what does he find hot? Like lion folk ladies, for instance, or
he could. Depends how our fangs are sharpened.
Or is it just like a Todd from Scrubs thing, where it's just like, what are you? I'm Todd.
So here's what we're going to do. I will have you roll a d20. Now, what we're shooting for is somewhere in the middle. Like it's a big... Don't roll high. We're not looking for high. Because that means this beam cuts straight through and we have bits of Iris to deal with. Don't roll too low, because that means we're going to have to get out some tools and cut this dragon's belly open. So right in that middle area, it's a big range.
Okay. Here goes nothing. I gotta look good.
Oh,
Too much power.
It's a little overzealous.
I got too much mustard.
So I would imagine, again, this thing is lying on its side, and it's kind of like, tongues lulled out and stuff like that, and you are going to rip through this belly area and probably start to cook all of the outside. So it's going to open up like a lobster roll and just start to spill out, and in this sea of simmering guts that are going to spill out onto the nighttime desert sand, Iris's body is going to come out with that. You're welcome. And you...
Thanks.
Could have been worse.
Could have been worse.
So this thing is good and dead. If it wasn't dead before, super dead now. So good job.
It was dead before.
It was
dead before they got here.
It was dead. I wasn't trying
Very
to take your kill away.
point.
yeah.
So let me ask a question, because I gotta know. Marrek and Variis, what is happening? How far did you run? How far did you stop at all? Was there a Are
They
they
reached
still...
the other ocean. They're just gone.
We're back on Alara.
Is it a Forrest Gump situation where you just keep running?
No, I just imagine we ran and ran and ran. Basically, go as far as you possibly can until you can't go anymore. And I don't know who would be the one with the biggest constitution around it or be able to run. But at some point, it would just be so far that you'd get a sense of we're not anywhere close to that anymore, and just collapse, and then turn around and see probably all of those lights and lightning, and then a fireball, and then I just imagine staring in just like crazed panic awe, without thinking like what's going on, just more like just watching it and just absorbing it. But I can't speak for Variis.
Yeah, after running so far away, I'm guessing, because there was like but there was a hill that we kind of ran around, probably caught up on the other side, or Variis ran to you and just kept running with you. And then as soon as you stop, then he stops and looks around, and there's probably what feels like 10 minutes of just silence as there's stuff going on on the border. And as he's catching his breath, they didn't follow? I thought we were all running.
I told them to run. I don't think they followed. I don't know. This is not, by the way, it's making it sound like it's like, yeah, right. This is like,
oh yeah, no,
right.
It's short sentences because we're all catching our breath right now.
Right. I don't see them. I don't know where they are. They had to run. They had to run. And I think he would just be watching fireworks from a distance is what it would feel like.
As soon as you say they had to run, Variis is going to be looking, in all sorts of different directions, a little bit, left and right of where everything is going on, to see if he can see any figure at all that is moving in that area.
Let's do something. Both of you do me a favor. Give me an athletics roll. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take the highest one. And let's say that well, you guys made it out a good distance, because the entire time this fight's going, you're running, and then I would imagine while the fight is in cooldown and they're talking to the royals, you're probably just about the point where you're stopping, right? Like you're just like, okay, hold on. Running in sand is difficult, so it's not like you're a mile away or something.
Oh, this is exercise, yeah.
Yes. Hold that thought. We're going to come back to that in just a second.
Uh-oh.
I think Mav would eventually, cutting back to the rest of the party. Are you alone, or do you? Is this it? I'm asking. I'm sorry. Just, is this it?
She's gonna look to the dunes, and I imagine it is a desert, so I imagine footprints.
Yes.
So she'll kind of give a dirty look kind of in that general direction and then look back to Mav. We weren't alone. Looks like now we are. And then she's going to go grab Iris's body and move it over to Avalanche's body. And probably take... No, both of them were wearing all of their stuff with them, so she'd have to take her own bedroll to put over them. Because their bedrolls are fried.
Yeah, their armor and stuff's probably fused to their bodies.
Yeah. That's why she's covering them with the bedroll.
Yes, yeah, no, yeah. While
Two
you're
lumps
doing...
is better than the reality of the situation.
While you're doing that, Mav would probably walk over to Nika. Nika, do you think you could follow those tracks? Take a Doris and see if you can find the remaining members of their team. I don't want to leave them here.
Of course, Master Maverick. We must do what we can for them. Please, offer them water. They look like they've been out here for a while. And then she'll grab Ardoris and just kind of gesture and head out in that direction.
The entire time, there's a human woman, the lady who whipped this fireball out. She is keeping a healthy distance from all of this, and she's probably walking down the sand dune into this little region where you all are, but pretty slowly, just kind of taking the whole scene in. And would eventually walk up to Mav, and they would start whispering back and forth. And what would Eliwrath be doing at this point?
She probably would have helped or tried to help Klara move the bodies or whatever, but after that, she'd probably just be standing there, like, and she's probably got, like, her flail in, like, one hand, and she's just kind of, like, you know the way you do when you're holding, like, a hammer or something, you just kind of spin it in your hand while you're trying to think of what to do, and, she's just probably staring, alternating between the dragon and the bodies, and watching Klara kind of cover them up because, like, I don't know if she has... She's just finding it very difficult to, like, speak or process right now.
Right.
She's coming down. So, but if she sees somebody, like, approaching, she'll look at them. But not stop kind of, like, spinning her flail or whatever.
Faye, at a certain point, without speaking to either one of you, would probably whip out some sort of healing spell, just to, because you guys are in rough shape, like you're not in great shape, so yeah, she would probably start to see to that, and eventually Mav would come over and it's like, is anything broken? Do you need food? Do you need water? What, basically trying to assess. It's like, okay, where were you heading? Because we don't feel right leaving you here. But at the same time, like...
We don't know you.
Right. At the same time,
yeah.
It's like, yeah, just come with us. It'll be great. Like, this isn't like they found you on a road in Alara. This is like, why are you out here? This is weird. Uh-oh.
I think...
There was a roll.
Clara's jaw is going to be, like, super tense, and she's sitting down now next to these two bodies, like, arms draped over her knees, just catching her breath, letting Faye heal her. And hey, good job not being racist for a minute, Faye. And then,
Oh my goodness.
One time.
Yeah, you defended Steve for a while in Deadwood, and look what happened. I rolled to see how pissed off Klara is. And that ties directly into how much she wants to keep this secret. And I think she'll just come out and say, we were looking for the gates. She doesn't care anymore. She doesn't care about Marrek's fucking bullshit with the royals. They're here, he's not. So, yeah, she'll just say it.
I think he'd have a stunned look on his face for a bit. And then you two would have a conversation. Can I cut away, though, to Nika and Ardoris, who are traveling to see if they can catch up with Marrek and Variis. But first, I think it would be prudent for someone to do me a favor and give me a flat D20. Preferably someone out there. It could be. Oh God! Here
It's
oh!
done. It's already done.
Well, now.
Oh boy.
Meditators.
They're gonna have no one to track down.
And then another dragon.
No. We move on to the next bit. But this is a dangerous continent, so
I just imagine they look at each other and just start trying to trip each other instantly.
yeah. Just actually, you two are going to fight.
You-
These two groups are going to fight each other. It's going to be great.
Right.
Holy Lord! So talk amongst yourselves while I set something up. You go right ahead.
Yeah.
I love you, Ryan. I love you, Jasper.
I love you too.
Yeah, no, it's
Same.
cool.
Agree, that was amazing.
Cool. Yeah, I think that
You're
was
setting
If
something
you
up.
the right
didn't-
thing to do.
I'm
I
sorry.
was gonna say, I
really
don't
have
think
to be-
Eliwrath would have
Go
known
ahead.
enough to say
Go.
that, so I'm so happy that came out. I
Yeah.
was like, oh.
Yeah, I think that was the right thing to do. I think that was the right sentiment too. It's like, well, you're here. You seem
Yeah.
like you're actually trying to help, and nobody else is. I mean, we can argue whether or not you should be angry at Marrek, but
Yeah,
you're right.
and I'm sure we will in
Um,
a little bit.
yeah, but you're right for sure. And the role that Variis has here is a 4.
Yeah,
from
Well,
that
I
yeah,
should
that's
say
a
for the people listening only to the audio, Klara is 17 angry.
out of 20. Yeah.
Glad she's not an endurant, honestly, in a
I'm
way.
so I did type. I went back to the chat when he used Force Blast because I needed to see. It was so good. It was so good. Everyone, like people putting the pieces together so fucking quick. I think Val was the first one, like, wait. And then everyone else was just like, wait.
Jason, I have a quick question.
You hit me with your question.
Okay. Where would the feet be on my character sheet?
Oh, that should be right.
Under feats that I'm looking at right now? God,
Good job.
Yep.
I don't have any feet.
I just didn't see it,
Me
so I was
either.
like,
You
Not
pick
in
any
here.
feats.
Yeah, I keep wanting to go up in my base shit.
I thought I did.
Yeah,
I thought
Savage. Was it Savage Attacker?
Yeah, you just got it.
Yeah, it's not on there.
Oh, you're right. Why isn't it on there?
Weird.
Well,
I'm
let's
trying
add
to
it.
pick up like all my stuff, and I'm like, okay, what do I
Yeah,
have?
that's super strange. It didn't. There you go.
Oh, thank you.
Pa-pow!
I was like looking under features, and I was like, where is it? I never even like paid attention to the fucking feats. I was like, there's my master's degree, right there. Can't read.
Oh my goodness, guys! I'm so excited. I'm just so excited about this. This is going to be great.
I don't know. It's just disaster after disaster.
It's look okay. Yes, but
You are correct.
I appreciate that.
but you guys are due for a win. So
I guess no more letters to Paul.
well, we'll see.
Let's see what-
You're You're
do
being
this.
defeatist.
Well, when you send your letters to Paul, be truthful in your letters too. Don't leave anything out to old Paul.
No, that's the thing. Every town that they arrive to, I mean, he's writing a letter summarizing everything that's happened, good or bad.
Oh boy.
Dear Paul, you're not gonna like this one.
I know I ran away and told you everything would be fine, but
Oh boy.
Variis, Marrek, can you see yourselves on the map?
Sure can.
unfortunately, yes.
Fantastic. So, you are going to be catching your breath, and you're going to hear a rustling. And that rustling is going to turn into a rumble. And then a plane is going to go over your heads. And that is
We're saved.
Yeah. No.
The Royals again.
Zip plane.
And just as you're hearing that rumble, two figures are going to come into view. And that's going to be Ardoris and Nika. And they're going to spot you. And just as they spot you, let's actually let's do this. How about we do this? Let's spread you out a bit. And we'll get Ardoris and Nika here. And also on the map, let's add a couple of earth elementals. So, these are just going to spring up from the ground. They're going to form from the rocks and dirt around you. And you're going to hear that rumble and the ground's going to shake beneath you. And these things are going to, boop, just sort of appear. And can I get everybody to do me a favor and roll initiative?
Oh boy.
Yep.
Oh!
God.
Oh!
One?
Wow.
One. That was a one.
1 plus a 2. That's
Well,
a 3. That's bad.
It's not great. It's not great.
Oh, my God.
Oh, man.
Good
And
Lord.
everybody at home, you get to peek behind the DM screen because you're going to see health and stuff like that. So just
Wow.
don't rat me out.
Wow.
Okay. Did you get advantage?
Because
That's right.
You
You're in the desert.
Oh.
Nika is using a background from the Adventurer's Guide to Theria, Volume 1, Alara.
I call it cheats.
Let's have our lovely... boy. Okay, so we have a lump in the middle of tens, but we're going to start off right now with Nika. So, Nika, you're going to see these things form, and there's one down there by the two party members you're looking for. The cool thing about being in the situation is finding anybody is who you're looking for, right? It's not there's a very slim chance that these are two other people that just happen to be out in Kodai.
Yeah.
So
So
what would you like to do?
Nico will first see them and then point them out to Ardoris and then just shout out to them, "We were sent to look for you. Please come. We will help you." And what she is going to do is she's going to concentrate, and you're going to see her skin kind of bulge and extend, and then she is going to start to change. And she's going to get really, really big as she suddenly, her body extends extremely long, and she becomes a giant snake.
A Mandy snake, as we've boop.
Mandy, Jason and I discussed this. Are you a giant hognose snakes? Because they're native to the desert and they have really boopable snoots.
I'm a giant rosy boa.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look that up. I don't think it has a boopable snoot.
They're
but-
very cute, though. Actually, they're
Aw.
super adorable, and I love them. And they're also from the desert.
Good.
So
Good.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove your token. Just that token. And I'm going to add... Jesus. Doot. This.
Oof.
That. This. Right there.
Sure, perfect.
Okay. Now what?
Do I get to control, buddy?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
You should.
We'll do it live.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Mhm.
If not, I'll help.
Okay, so I can move me.
Oh, okay. There you go.
I'm going to go to this one.
Okay.
And then I don't have my attacks, but I know I have one where I can try and hit it, and I can also try and grapple it.
Yep, there's a bite and a constrict.
Constrict. I would like to do constrict.
Okay, so you are going to target the earth. You're larger than the earth elemental now.
I am definitely larger than the earth elemental.
Because you are a super big snake. And
I
am. Oh, that's a 9.
Aww. Well then. That's my turn.
Oh no.
That was a 9 for everyone.
That was a 9, yeah. Ardoris!
All right. Let's see here. Adoris is going to. He's going to kind of maneuver a little bit to right here, and he is going to charge his fist and point at this earth elemental that Mandy Snake is targeting or trying to attack. He's going to look up at the sky, give it a kiss, and try to blast this earth elemental with 2 force blasts because I get an extra attack, I believe.
You do.
Just roll twice.
If you go to the magnifying glass, you can see the...
I believe this is how you roll. No?
Nope. Go to the... If you go all the way to the right...
Yeah.
And open up that magnifying glass.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow, no. Huh, that's really
Right?
strange. Yeah, all of it's gone? Huh. Oh, well. So just roll regularly on the table, and we'll just do it that way.
Okay. 20. What is my modifier? Plus 6?
Believe so, yeah. Yes, plus 6.
1 blast.
Believe that'll hit. That will hit.
2nd blast. No.
That one's gonna miss. But that first one will hit.
I believe my damage for 1 force blast is now. How fervor works is I get 8 points because I'm level 8.
Yep.
I spend 1, or do I spend 2 since I used 2 force blasts?
You'd spend 2, yeah.
Then when I get lower, I have to charge if I want to keep using more of those.
Yep.
Or anything. Gotcha. All right. Damage. I think it's 2d6 or 1d6.
2D at this level, I believe. Plus your charisma mod.
That would be 3, right?
Let's see. Actually, I think it's yes, 3.
2d6. I have to roll these separately, unfortunately. Plus 3. So 11 damage.
So 11 damage. All right. That ain't bad. All right. Anything else?
No, I'm good. I don't know what happened to all my stuff in the table. Sorry.
I'll take a look at it in a minute. See if I can fix. Variis!
So, 2 things pop out of the ground. 2 things pop out of the bushes. They say, "We're here for you. Come follow us." And then she turns into a giant snake.
Yes.
That's kind of mixed signals there.
One guy looks really good though, like
true, and you
Very
punch.
attractive.
You punch with glowy power things,
It's true.
which is also scary. Never seen that before. So Variis is going to sprint over. Got 35. There we go. So over at the corner, and he's going to start punching it. So it's going to be 3 punches, not taking any key points right now. Basically just jab and then 2 punches immediately following each other.
Okay.
So let me go ahead and if I can find my punch. There's my punch.
Oh, 22 will definitely hit.
1. Here's the damage. Okay, well, all right.
5. Partially
right.
resisted.
Here's the other punch.
Oh, 16's going to miss.
Okie dokies. All right.
16's also going to miss.
All right. Yeah, that's his turn.
Oh boy, this is this might be rough. So, Earth Elemental number 2. We're gonna zip on back here. There we go. Earth Elemental 2, I think is gonna punch a snake. Let's punch a snake, guys.
How dare you?
I mean, you're a big ass snake. You're standing next to him.
You are scary.
What was that?
I'm adorable, Dan.
We've talked about this before. What was that Korean monster movie where it was Dragon Wars? Was it Dragon Wars? I picture Dragon Wars. When you turn into a giant snake.
Wait, is that the one where the two snakes were like wrapped around the tower?
Buildings. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Anywho, let's punch a snake. Oh Jesus, 12's gonna hit. Oof.
Is it? How dare you?
Wow, 12's just gonna hit. Let's do some damage. Boom! 11 damage, and it gets one more attack, and 21's gonna hit.
Ow.
17 damage to Mandy Snake.
Don't hurt the danger noodle.
Earth Elemental number 1 is going to look down at Variis.
Don't look down at me.
Well, I mean,
my eyes are up here.
He has no choice. It's just... This is like 9-10 feet tall. So he's going to target Variis. And he's going to slam. And holy shit, 24 is going to hit.
I'm going to reaction warding flare, except it's called improved flare. What that means is if a creature that I can see within 30 feet, which I believe that's okay here, attacks a creature other than me, would Variis be a creature?
Yeah.
That's going to impose disadvantage on the attack roll.
Okay, so let me roll
Thank you,
again, and
Counselor.
we'll see. That'll still hit. So
Okay.
I'll give that 20 back to you. That 20
What
damage.
damage?
Yeah.
Oh.
I tried.
No, you did. He gets one more. So here we go. 13 will miss. Okay, here's the tough bit. Marrek,
Yeah.
would you say that tonight's events have been stressful?
Oh my god. This isn't quite how I expected this part to go. I thought I was going to be, like, hey, after a long run and all this stuff, I think he would almost like dump out all of his adrenaline. It's just like he'd just give up. But this is actually on the other side of the spectrum where it's like, you've got to be kidding me. So yeah, I would say there's a little stress going on here.
Could you give me 2d4, please?
Yes.
So for everybody who doesn't know at home, we have werewolf mechanics on the show, and Marrek is a werewolf. Now, you have a number of hit points each day called stress hit points. Now, they're mental hit points, basically. When Marrek gets too stressed, he wolfs out. So,
Yeah.
tonight's
Here-
already been stressful, so...
Yeah. Here I go. 2d4.
Oof.
7.
Oof.
It's a 3 and a 4.
Oof. You're very, very stressed.
Yeah, I am.
Like, very, very stressed. Like, you could feel it. Like, there's that Bruce Banner, like...
He's pushing it down. He's like,
Oh,
no, don't, no.
Yeah. Someone's asking
Not
in the
right
chat
now.
if you have control over it after the deal with that demon. You have partial control.
Yeah. There's a little something to it.
Marrek, your turn.
Eric. All right, so he's going to take all this in. The first question I have is, as he's taking all of this in, he's going to be mentally assessing this. Are the earth elementals, are they attacking, or did they just appear?
They appeared. They're attacking, definitely. They hit the
mean,
shit
so-
out of Variis.
Okay, I'm just saying, did they seem aggressive, or are we just like, they're like, hey, everybody, and we started beating the shit out of them?
Yeah,
right,
no,
fine.
they had an aggressive air about them. They
Okay,
weren't just like
fine.
spinning a sandwich
Just
sign or
checking.
something.
Okay. All right, fine. Marrek is going to cast Magic Circle at 3rd level at elemental number 1, which is the one next to Variis because he's closest to it. What Magic Circle does is it creates, typically what it does is it creates like a cylinder around you. It's like a wall that just means that you're a little bit more protected. But you can reverse it and create a cylinder around a creature. It's a 10-foot radius, 20-foot tall cylinder of magical energy. And there's more to it, but I'm going to try to do that real quick. Let me do.
Like that?
Yeah. There you go. But it's centered directly on the creature.
Okay.
And I could choose one or more of the following types: celestials, elementals, etc. What did I do?
Elementals. I was just like, oh, how handy.
So here's what's going to happen. The creature can't willingly exit the cylinder by non-magical means. If it tries to teleport or something, it has to succeed some saving throws or something like that.
Oh, so he's in like a mime bubble.
It's basically a mime bubble and has disadvantage on any attack rolls coming out of that cylinder. So if it has like some sort of ranged attack or something like that, or even whatever, it is at a disadvantage. We can't charm it or it can't charm us or whatever, but there you go. All right, let me try this and see what happens.
Okay.
I think I'm doing this right.
Oh, it's going to succeed.
So it's really they have. You wouldn't think Earth Elementals would be really high in charisma.
They're not. It had a -3.
All right, so it's saved.
Yeah.
All right, it's saved. So not only is that going to happen, but true to form, Marrek is going to run in the other direction. He's just trying to get out of the way of everything he possibly can right now. He's in desperate mode, and he also is. He knows he's stressed. He knows he's about to boil over. Sorry, am I boring you, Jason?
No, not at all. I'm so sorry. I've had very little sleep.
I'm kidding. All right, so he's running away, and that is not for anyone listening, not because he's a coward, but because he doesn't want to hurt Variis.
He's only flanking everybody. He's
trying to not hurt you. All right, there you go.
Okay,
that's my turn.
Man, that brings us back to Mandy Snake.
Mandy Snake will again try to constrict the elemental. She's thinking, I'm so much bigger than this. This should be, easier. It should be easy. Come on.
Here's the thing. I want you to roll, because I don't feel right rolling your attacks. Give me it's a D7.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, a D20 plus 7, a D7. We invented a new die. It's great.
All right. Hiya. Oh, mother of God.
15's gonna miss.
Only one attack, huh? Of course. How dare. And she's gonna try and squeeze this thing, and it's just gonna be like really skinny, and slither out, and she'll be like, this sucks. Why? And end her turn.
This is not the most auspicious debut, and I'm sorry.
I wanted to be so cool.
Maybe you'll crit on the next one. You never know. Ardoris!
Ardoris is going to do what he always does. Look at the sky. Go like this for some luck. And he's going to charge straight at this earth elemental. Right in front of him. He's going to... I want to use my feat charge and basically just run up to it and try to punch it like normally. If I hit, I get little bonus damage.
You get a +2 for being next to Mandy Snake.
Ooh, I'll take that. 2 20 on Avandra. That's my girl. Oh yeah, I have.
It should be way higher than that. You have more than the +2. That's fine.
I forget about the Yeah, it's +6, so it's like.
So you hit the hell.
I'm sure it hits. Yeah.
Yeah, you hit the hell out of this thing.
And I checked at level 5, my force punch goes out to 1d8. So.
Oh boy, yeah.
My modifier is +3, I believe, for damage.
Yes.
5 plus another 5, so that'd be 10 for a charger. And I don't think I get a extra attack when I charge.
No.
Okay.
No.
Sounds good.
So 10 damage total?
Yes, right? Because actually I did 1d8, not 2d8.
Yeah.
That's what I'm missing.
No, you did 2d8.
What did I?
You said 2d8. Oh no, it was just a 2. No. Jesus.
So they're
Okay.
2 damage, yeah.
Holy Lord. So that's okay. That's 7 in total. That's not amazing, but not terrible. Wowza. Okay. Earth Elemental 2 is...
Wait, what? It's my
Oh,
turn?
sorry, Variis. Sorry.
You're gonna kill me next turn. Might as well give me
Variis.
one more.
Variis, I apologize. I skipped ahead. I got ahead of myself.
I know you're
Variis.
trying to kill me, but
I am
mean,
not trying to kill you. I could have killed you a long time ago if I wanted.
That's true, but in one hit, he did half.
He's a big boy.
He is a big boy, and so that circle doesn't persist, right? He's not stuck in anything.
Oh yeah, I guess not. Yeah, he's. Hold on.
Okay.
Let me get rid of that. So
Oh
that
yeah.
that's not
No, that
confusing.
didn't happen at all, did it?
Another thing is just for note.
Mhm.
My hands are magical,
Oh.
so just a heads up for resistance's stuffs. So he's going to continue. He kind of ran toward it, did some punches, went to the side. He's going to continue trying to kind of go to the side, trying to confuse it, use his speed to his advantage. He's going to do a series of punches. I'm trying to find my skill, just so I can get the wording on it, but I can't quite find it. That specifies how many attacks. Oh, here we go. Flurry of blows. So, second reaction, make 2 unarmed attacks, strikes during your bonus action. Okay, so he's going to go ahead and do a very quick jab, real quick.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and do a bunch. Oh my gosh! All right.
14's gonna miss.
And then that's going to activate his Fury of Blows. He's going to go ahead and do 2 more punches. Okay.
Crit! Hey! Oh, we don't roll on the table,
Okay,
but
no table,
That's
but
a
I
crit.
will have a... Was it shift damage?
yes, shift damage.
Heh.
Oh,
Okay.
15? Now, wait a
Alrighty.
second. It's still saying partially resisted. Let me fix that.
Yeah, I don't know how to specify that as magical. I got jazz hands.
Yeah. Actually, you hit it before. I'm going to boost that up a little bit.
Ah.
Okay. Anything else? You got another punch, don't you?
I do have one more punch. I'm going to go ahead and... Ha!
14.
Okay.
And we're back to 14.
All right. And then I get my extra attack action, which hit. Oh,
Jesus, 12.
okay.
Is this a performance thing? Is this like people are watching and...
I think it's the stress thing.
Okay.
I think it's like all of that kind of building up. Like he's missing the timing of his punches just by a hair, and that's causing him to not make contact or to come a little short or to do different stuff.
Got it.
So, but yeah, he's basically just trying to keep this distracted so that way everybody else can do what they're doing. And so he's almost trying to like partially run in circles around this thing to keep its attention.
Someone in the chat asked what kind of endurant Ardoris is.
Oh, that would be joy.
So
That
hopefully
doesn't sound right.
It's... Jesus. Earth Elemental number 2. You know what? Let's try and hit Ardoris, because Ardoris hit him.
Rude.
Yeah, I mean, it's just fair, honestly. Yay! 13 will hit! Ooh, 14 damage. 15 will hit. 10 damage. Oh, man. So, Earth Elemental 1 is standing over here with Variis, and, man. see what happens. So he's going to raise both his fists over his head, and they just keep doing this big slam attack. It's not pretty. It's kind of a slow, cumbersome attack. And, that's. Here we go. Crit. Miss. Everybody.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, do it again. Do it again.
Do it again.
Yes, again.
Well, first,
Hit your toe.
we've got to roll on the crit table because it did roll a 3. So,
Oh boy.
geez, Sue, let's, critical fumbles. Here we go. Whoop. That's a 12, everybody. 12. Well, crap. You critically hit yourself with the same attack you fumbled with, receiving all negative, so he slams himself. He's going to miss in his own foot, I guess. So, let's take
Thank
that
you,
away.
Lord.
Let's target himself. And 32 damage
Oh, boy.
to
Wow.
himself. Partially
Thank God.
resisted, which is interesting.
To himself.
To himself.
Doesn't he do magic damage?
No, he's just slamming. He's just a big boy slamming.
All right, stop trying to make the elementals sexy. First of all, you don't need that.
He's just a big strapping lad. He's just
Big-
This is to Variis though 16 damage, which I believe reduces Variis to 6 hit points.
As a result of being bloodied. No, it's
Get him.
just. Ow!
Marrek.
That's what happened.
So Marrek, from a safe distance, assuming nothing has changed for stress, he's just basically battling this crazy headache of about to become a werewolf. But he's going to do a ranged spell called Guiding Bolt. Let's see if this one works.
15's gonna miss. Wait. Variis is standing next to it, so you get a +2.
Well, there you go. So
That'll
there's
hit.
17. There you go. Now it says I think something's weird with the table. It should be 2 more than that if I do it at a higher slot, so it should be 66. But
Okay.
Let me do 2 more. Is that all right?
Oof, those are a lot of low rolls. Yes,
I know.
please.
I'll take what I can get.
Okay.
All right. So 8 plus 9, whatever that is, 17.
17. So that is to elemental number 1.
Yes, please.
It has done the most damage to itself so far, but you guys are doing great.
Thanks for the encouragement.
I had a question in the chat. I don't know if you guys can see it at home. I know you can't hear it if you're listening to this post game. But essentially, Bree was asking, hey, at what point do they start wondering? Here's the thing. So far in combat, this has been...
Yeah, I know a round of combat is like 10 seconds, right?
Yeah.
The thing is, they don't know how far we went, too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it would be a little while longer before...
So that was a legitimate question. Was like, how
Totally.
many minutes do you think it should be? Not like, hey, when are we gonna come over the side and throw a fireball at them again? Like
Not
this
at
was,
all. I get it.
Yeah.
Hey, real quick on the elemental number 1, after Guiding Bolt, the next attack roll made against that target before the end of my next turn has advantage because there's like a dim light that's sort of
Nice.
encompassing the elemental.
I love it.
Just for the record.
Oh!
Advantage.
I wanted to announce that this is apropos of nothing, so don't get your panties in a bunch, everybody. But I wanted to
Wow.
announce a rules change because we rarely do this. I was talking to Bree about it after the DRP session. There was an incident that took place that forced me to reconsider something that I never liked. So let's say you are down, and let's say you're making death saving throws, right? Because, that happens. And let's say you roll a 20. You get 1 hit point back. I say fuck that. I say you get to roll a hit die, free of charge, and whatever it is you get, and you come back with that.
Nice.
Thank you.
Nice.
It's a small
Love it.
change, but it does. I
Yeah.
think if you roll a 20 on one of those suckers, you get to come back a little stronger than at
Yeah.
1 hit point.
Because coming back at 1 hit point, then you're just a target.
Yeah.
It's easier to kill.
Yeah.
You were easier to kill after the 20 than you are before the 20, which is interesting.
So just wanted to throw that out there. Mandy Snake.
All right. I'm going to see if my buttons that I added to my thing will work. I'm going to try and constrict it. Again. Hopefully this works. Did it work?
God.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Guys.
Okay.
You get
Two
a plus
things.
2, right?
Yeah. Well, two things. Do you want to maybe shift around to the back of it so you get advantage?
Yes.
Okay, let's do that. Well, whatever. Like, just here. We're just gonna do this.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're probably not just standing there watching the thing. They're probably moving around a lot.
Yeah, you're shifting around.
I wonder how many times that was screamed in the chat, like, why is no one going to flank this thing?
Sorry, guys.
That was several turns.
That's fine.
I didn't think about it
We're
either.
professionals.
We are so professional. Okay, I get one more time. Come on, roll higher. I want to look cool. Hey, mother of pearl. Well then, I am just a snake that's like really cute and weaving around and like I look cool, but I'm actually not doing anything. Turn done.
Have you
This
thought
table
about
hates
not
us.
being a snake?
I really want the snake to work.
I know, but it's 4 attacks, Mandy. I'm a little worried at this point. I think you have a limp constrictor.
How dare you?
Look,
How dare you?
it
Could I-
happens.
Could I ask you a question, Mandy, that may influence whether or not you stay a snake?
Yes.
Do you have, like, magic snake teeth, or are they regular snake teeth?
I have magic snake teeth.
Okay, that helps. So if you ever actually get them, at least you're not taking
If you
a hit
ever
to-
actually get it.
All right, thanks.
I'm rooting for you. I hope you pick your morph soon so that I can really picture what you're going for. Okay, carry on.
Ardosis.
Alrighty. My sheet's still acting weird. You want to look at that real quick?
Look at what?
My sheet, my force blast is still it's just
Oh,
acting.
it's being goony, and I don't know why. Let me see. You know what? Here, let's see if I could just add.
A new one. That would be just
Yeah, let me see if I
That'd
can
be fine.
just do that. Everybody at home, just did that do it?
It looks like it. I can see the damage.
Okay, do that then. Yeah,
Oh.
that should be correct. There we go.
Okay.
Thank you, Andy.
Awesome. All right. What else? I think I'm going to do something else. I'm going to. You know what? I have advantage. Why not?
Yeah, really.
I'm not sure this thing can be blinded. I'm just not sure. God, that's a problem for me. Okay, I'm going to just keep trying to plug at this thing with 2 more force punches.
Let's
Just
do
straight
it.
at it. Advantage.
Yeah, baby.
Punch. Awesome.
And wait, that was just damage.
Oops. Nope.
We skipped a step.
Really did.
There we go. That hit. So we'll just
There we
keep that
go.
damage.
Okay.
Fantastic.
One more punch.
Yeah.
Do it.
Don't forget you have advantage. It might be a crit.
There we go.
Oh, well, we'll just take... Well, it hits.
Just ignore that one up there. I have trouble with the table today.
You're
All right.
good.
Damage.
Damage. Jeez, 6 damage. Okay. That brings us to Variis.
Okay. I need you to stick with me here on this, Jason.
Okay.
So I'm going to do a series of things, and they're all new to me. So I'm just basically going off of what those skills say.
Okay.
So he's going to continue running around, taking 2 squares of his movement to go over to the side. He's going to use part of his key feature to spend 1 key point to do Step of the Wind, where he could spend 1 key point and take the disengage option as a bonus action on my turn. So he's going to do that, first of all, to kind of disengage. So he's going to quickly run around and kind of do like the anime side jump off to the side, and then continue running off to the side. So let's see, 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So he's going to go over to the side, and as he's running over there, he's going to take out the grenade, flick the pin out, and toss it over his shoulder.
Yes.
Because he be hurting. He needs to do something.
Here's the cool thing. You don't need to be precise. Like, usually with grenades, there was an incident with a Patreon group that I play. Let's call them Patreon Group 2. And there was an incident with a grenade where a party member blew up another party member. And
well, there's nobody in the way.
Right, exactly. So
I'm hoping that's positive stuff. I know the table doesn't like me, so I'm trying to put every advantage on my side.
Let's do it. Just whip that out there.
Alrighty. And ha!
That is a hit.
Beautiful.
So, let's see here. It is your inventory, correct?
It is. I have the damage. It is 5d6 minus 1 piercing.
Let's do it.
If I got that right.
It is.
Okay. All right. Fingers crossed. And ha!
Ooh, okay. 18 damage, partially resisted.
Okay.
But that's good. That's a good thing.
It gets me away just a little bit. Let's see. So that was my bonus action, my action, and my movement. I moved as far away as I could. Unfortunately, I'm probably still in the way. But I'm not out there by myself by about 70 feet.
That's good. I would run and hug Marrek. Just hug him.
As I have the grenade.
Yes.
Just
run towards me with a grenade. A weapon outstretched would be even better. Yeah.
Hug me.
Earth Elemental. I don't want to be rude, but there's like no reason for this Earth Elemental to hit this snake. Like, the snake has done nothing.
How dare you?
I'm sorry. Like, you're the bigger target, and I think that would draw its eye. But at the same time, it's like, this isn't a threat. Like, it didn't hit. Like, you know.
Jason,
Noodles.
If this thing attacks me, I forgot to mention, I have an ability called Combat Dodge, which gives everything a -2 automatically. Right?
I wrote that. I remember.
Yeah. I forgot because it's not in here. I was like, wait a minute. I'm not this weak. But yeah, that first 13 would have missed, but it's fine.
Oh, baby. Here we go. Hup. Oh, shit.
Well, that's not going to miss.
That is a crit, ladies and gentlemen. We're not going to roll on the table, though.
Thank God. I'll take
21 damage.
Not good.
Oh my God, please don't die.
Oh God. Variathon.
Zach, please don't die. Okay, he's got one more. Gets a -2, though.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, 17 will hit. Okay. What number? Oh, Jesus God. You have 9 hit points left. So he would have to do he can't kill you.
Yeah, he can knock me out, though.
He can. Oh, and he rolled. Oh, Jesus, 10. So he's going to knock you out. Mama said knock you out. But you're not dead. So that's fine. A grenade is going to go off, and sand is going to erupt, and just boom, boom. And this Earth Elemental is going to have some divots taken out of it and stuff. D20 roll. I'm going to say 1 through 10, it's going to go for Marrek. 11 through 20, it's going to go for Variis. Marrek it is.
Marrek.
What you got for movement? It has a 30. But yeah, okay, it's going to burrow. So it is going to disappear beneath the sands, and use its entire turn to get over here to Marrek and just kind of like, whoop, and just pop up.
Got it.
Marrek,
Yes.
how do you feel about this?
Oh, I feel great about it. Wait, so that was the full aspect, right? There's no attack.
No. It's just there.
Okay, cool. In this case, I am going to. Oh boy, what am I going to do? Well, shoot. So he's going to be looking at Variis and the others. He's going to. Sorry.
You're fine. Take your time.
I didn't know he was going to be coming at me. This is not where I was headed. Okay. Yeah, he's going to. Oh, fuck. This is the Scorpion all over again. I hope not. Okay, he's going to cast Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
Which is going to help his ass out.
You gonna cast it on your ass, or?
Yeah, absolutely. Where is it? Well, let me find it. It's my nothing's ever. I never have my stuff in this thing.
I don't. Let's see. Where are your spirit guardians? You know what? I could just reach into the spells and hand it to you.
There we go. I got it. Got it.
Okay, cool.
I think.
It's gonna save.
Nothing is showing up on my screen, so you saw some saves. Okay, I did it a couple times.
Yeah, it rolled a 15.
Okay, cool. All right, well that's all I got. Except I'm going to. No, I'm not going to even move because he's going to hit me.
Okay.
I'm just going to stare at the damn thing, try Spirit Guardians, and let it peter out, and then just. Oh fuck! Should I?
Here's what we're gonna do.
God dang it!
Right now, we got a hype train going in our chat, and if we fill that bad boy up before the time runs out, everyone gets inspiration.
Holy fuck.
What's the time? What's our timing?
Yippee!
You got 2 minutes and 12 seconds to get another 45%, and I don't know what that means. But if you sub, gift, or use bits you'll get us to the next level. I don't know how much we need to get that 45%.
I don't either, but we'll figure it out. Everyone just go about your business. I just want to let everybody out there in the chat know.
Okay. God dang it. All right. Shit.
97%, 98%.
There you go.
99%, 100%.
100. There you go.
Everybody gets inspiration.
Thank you, guys.
Oh, boy.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, everyone.
Do you want to get your Do you want to use your inspiration?
Oh boy.
What will that mean for me?
You could roll it again.
I'm gonna roll.
Or
it
you
again.
make him roll it again, I guess.
Yeah.
Or him. I don't mean to assume this Earth Elemental's gender.
That's true. I'm gonna do Spirit Guardians once again.
Okay.
Oh, my host connection is lost. That's what the problem is.
Oh, that'll do it.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, it says you disconnected. We'll wait.
All right, let me jump.
There in the chat.
Let me jump out and jump back in.
Thank all of you who joined our hype train. We're almost to the next hype train. I think we should all get double inspiration.
I'm down for that.
If we fill it up again, the Earth Elementals get inspiration.
Don't do
Let's
it. Don't do it.
Stop.
Oh, yay!
112%.
Okay. 2 more Earth Elementals.
Everything that I said before about everyone being so nice is void.
We were joking. We wouldn't make you guys hurt us.
You were joking, maybe.
By the way, they do identify as male because you called them thick boys earlier. So.
Girls can be thick boys.
Sorry, everybody. It's taking a second to get back on the...
Dude, you're fine. Everyone right now is using the internet. This is probably going to be one of the most... I did everything I could on our end, but...
Yeah.
Dude, you're in Brooklyn.
We called our guys, and they came out and fooled around the lawn for a while. So, like, our internet's the best it can possibly get.
That's okay.
Good.
This is giving me an extra minute to look at my skills to see if there's anything that I could do
Good.
as I hover at like 5 hit points.
I'm trying my best, but I'm having a really hard time for this window to even show up on my screen properly. I apologize, everybody.
No. Would you like me to roll for you?
Yeah, if you don't mind while I'm doing this in the background, please
Of
do.
course, please. Okay, here we go. Everybody, cross your fingers. Cross your fingers. So, Marrek's going to use his inspiration. So, we're going to use that. And target this bad boy Earth Element 1. So, Spirit Guardians. Where is your Spirit Guardians?
Right? That was my problem. I couldn't find it.
Where was it?
Where is it?
Spirit Guardians! I got it. Don't even
It
worry.
is.
Hey, it failed.
Yay!
Hey!
So what
Okay,
happens
great.
now?
Go.
Fantastic. So for Spirit Guardians, so I've got an affected creature speed is halved in this area. Failed, the creature takes 3d8 radiant damage.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so here we go. 3d8 radiant damage. 8 damage. That's a 1, a 2, and a 5.
Man, this Fantasy Grounds is broken. I mean, no, the numbers. I meant the numbers are bad.
the numbers are broken. Well,
It's
it
this
said you
table.
connected. You're back just in time.
I'm coming in here.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that's it. He's staring at this thing now, and I will, just to set the stage, he's already thinking about, would it be prudent for him to let go of his pushing down of the stress in order to tackle this thing? But that's not happening yet.
Oh, that's interesting.
It's a possibility. It doesn't mean everybody would be safe, but it might be the only thing he can do, especially after the last hour's worth of events.
Right. Okay. It's Mandy Snake's turn. Everybody in the chat, I need you to send your well wishes to Mandy. Send that energy. Give her the power of the warrior.
They booped me a lot.
They booped. Okay, so you have advantage.
Mm-hmm.
You have inspiration. If you don't hit it this time, we're
How
going
does
to
she
roll
have
up just a...
advantage?
But, she
I'm-
has, oh, you don't have
I'm
advantage.
down.
Never mind. You're right. Okay, you're getting lots of boops in the chat.
Okay.
Hashtag
Do-
boop Mandy.
Do I want to attack it, or do I want to be the Healy Druid that I know I can be? Okay. I think she's going to see Ardoris go down, and she's actually going to revert back to normal Nika form. So, shrink, which is a bonus action. Just,
Okay.
so, bring me back, tiny form. Boop. Can I be not close to it? Do I have to be close to it?
How about right in the middle of where you were?
Yes, I'm just like, I don't want to be there.
I don't know what the rules are for that, but I'm just going to make you right in the middle of where you were a snake.
Oh, and then what she'll do is she'll concentrate, and she will start to mutter an incantation, and a tiny little, like, dust storm, just a really small one, will pop right above Ardoris on his space, and she's casting Healing Spirit. And what it does is, when you summon it, hold on, let me pull up the thing. I call forth a nature spirit to soothe the wounded. 5-foot cube. Until the spirit ends, whenever you or a creature you can see moves into the spirit space for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, you can cause the spirit to restore 1d6 hit points. But I'm going to do it as a level 3, so 2d6 hit points. So I get to do it now, and when he wakes up on his turn. So I'm going to do it twice.
Oh,
Actually, I can do it. I can do it like 5 times. Yeah. No, 6 times. 6 times. Sorry.
No, 10, 12. So do your
Oh, that's
punch.
me. I'm making my heal bot. Okay, and I'm going to heal him for 2d6. Oop.
8 health flowing back into Ardoris.
Thank you.
And he's like, I'm sorry, Ardoris. Please, get up. We need you. And turn done.
Ardoris, your turn. You're going to get more health, I think.
Oh, yeah, he gets another. Beep.
Oh.
Oh, 2.
Snake eyes! Ha! You see? Because you're a snake.
Oh.
I hate you.
That was pretty good, though. Like,
Thank you.
It was. That's why I hate him.
2 more health. Back to Ardoris. What would you like to do, sir?
Ardoris is going to use some of his movement to stand up. Let's try. I think he's going to. Once he stands up, he's going to just say it loud. Everyone needs me, and he's going to try a focused blast straight at this Earth Elemental. So I'm just going to go ahead and roll that. He has to.
Okay.
Oh no! Fuck that. Actually, no, I'm not doing that.
Never mind. He's not doing that.
That's a con save. I'm not stupid.
What makes you think they have a big con?
A chest full of rock, maybe.
Maybe.
Gee. And instead, I'm going to just force punch.
Okay.
Here is my roll. I do not have any modifiers, right? Since Nika is a little away.
Yeah, no, nothing. Yeah.
Thanks.
You do have inspiration, though.
Oh. I'll go ahead and use that. Why not?
Well, I mean, wait to see if it hits first.
Okay. You sold me.
You might crit, man. You didn't. That's a miss.
Okay, I will try one more time with inspiration.
Okay, let's do it.
Let me dish out some damage here.
That'll hit.
1d8 plus modifier 3. Okay, let's get some damage. Okay, 10 damage.
That ain't bad.
I have one more punch. This time, just a punch. No special stuff. See if this hits.
14's gonna miss.
Oh my god. Okay, I think that's it.
Okay, it's getting pretty nitty gritty here, guys. Variis, your turn.
All right. So as he was running and getting some distance between himself and the Earth Elemental, he gets to a point. He kind of brings his hands together, almost like you're praying, and he's gonna start to do something. And then he sees the Earth Elemental pop up next to Marrek, and he's going to change his mind. And the dagger that he's been hiding from everyone since he bought it, he's going to reach behind, grab that out, sprint over towards the back of the Earth Elemental, and stab it. So I'm guessing because we are now officially flanking,
Yes.
you get advantage on that.
Hell yeah, you do.
Alrighty. Make sure, and... Ha!
You had
That's
advantage
almost a
from
crit.
Beautiful. Love it.
Alright. So...
9 damage.
All right, so it's going to take 9 damage because that is so. It's going to take 2 magic piercing damage,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's going to take 3 acid damage as well.
Sick.
As this silver dragon's tooth curved dagger jabs into the back of this Earth Elemental. And then he's going to leave it there for a second as he lets go, and then he's going to rear back for a small flurry of blows, triggering that as another key point. And then he is going to do a couple punches.
Let's do it.
So advantage.
Still have advantage, yeah.
Punch.
Another 19.
Sick.
That will hit.
Alrighty, so get the damage for that. So 7 damage. Gonna do
Partially
another punch. Magical jazz hands. So it should not be, because all my punches are considered magical.
Yes. Oh,
So
yeah, you're
so
right.
it should
So
not
7.
be resisting at all.
You're right. So,
And I don't
yeah.
know how to trigger that on. But
I'll just have to change it
okie dokies.
after the fact.
The next attack was a total of a 16.
Oh, that'll miss.
That will miss. Okay.
That will miss.
So, as my extra attack action, he's going to grab the dagger, yank it out, and try to stab it again with that dagger. So, advantage.
I worked well last time, and 22. You're on a roll. All right.
Beat his ass.
So, let me go ahead and do that.
8.
Okay. So, a little bit of acid damage and slashing damage. Now, Stunning Strike is going to activate. When I hit another creature with a melee weapon attack, I can spend 1 key point to attempt a Stunning Strike. The target must succeed a Constitution saving throw or be stunned till the end of its next turn. I'm trying to pull everything that I got right now.
A con saving throw. So
Yep.
this... Okay, the odds are this thing is going to succeed, so let's do it.
I know. I just had to do it.
Do you want me to roll it? Or do you want...
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. Jesus God. Con saving throw. Here we go. 7!
Nice.
Oh,
Sick.
boy.
Oh my God!
So it is. So as I make that final stab with that dagger, we're gonna see that acid kind of seep through, and it is going to be stunned until the end of my next turn.
Oh my God, you have a... Yeah, shit. That's great.
And Marrek will probably, it's like through this, Marrek is probably going to see that it is coated in silver.
That is badass. Okay.
Badass.
So, Earth Elemental number 2. You know what? Let's share the love. 1, 2, Ardoris. Hup. That's gonna miss.
Yes.
Then he's going to move over here and target. Target.
Is there an
Nika.
attack of opportunity at all?
There is an attack of opportunity because he moved out of your sphere of influence. So do it.
So, question: as an endurance, when I just want to roll a normal punch, is there like a unarmed strike for that, or just do I always expend a fervor point no matter what I try to do?
No, every punch you do is it has at least a 1d4 to it though, because there's always a little bit of like power in it, so it's not just a regular like like it's not like you're not running up and just like walloping this big ass rock monster. So
Gotcha.
yeah, you don't have to spend a fervor point though.
Okay, that's like a normal attack.
21 will hit. 4. Wow, shit.
Yes.
4 damage. Not bad at all. Oh, wait. I accidentally gave it 700 damage. Okay.
Sounds fair.
Anything else?
Oh, it's your turn.
That was
buddy.
your opportunity. What, man, wow. Anyway, look. Mandy, boom! 18 will hit. Wait, what just happened? Oh, you lost concentration.
Oh, how dare it!
Shit.
I'm sorry, you rolled a 1 on that too. Wow.
Ah, god damn it.
So I think you pooped a little.
No.
Such a good spell. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Damn it.
man. Earth Elemental 1 is stunned. Like, he's just... Mouth agape. He's just like, I can't believe you did that. And
Can't believe it.
that'll bring up Marrek. Sorry, the chat. Rough in the chat. Poop window? Which, that'd be the opposite of a poop window. Just terrible.
Oh.
I'm not getting character art of that done. I'm not paying someone to sketch that.
Wouldn't that just be like old-fashioned long johns?
I think it would, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
That'd just be a
With
flap.
the
That's a
butt
poop
flap?
window. Yeah, that's
So-
a poop window.
For canon, does Nika have a flap?
Mm.
No!
Okay. I just wanted to know. I just,
It's handy.
I'm trying to learn new stuff about your character. Jeez, sue me.
Mm-mm.
No butt window.
Marrek! Jasper.
Sorry, I was muted for the first time in a long time. Sorry.
Oh no.
Yeah, let me see if I can find this damn spell in Fantasy Grounds, because I'm real good at Fantasy Grounds.
You're the best at Fantasy Grounds.
I'm going to be casting what is known as Arms of Hadar, evoking the power of Hadar. But in this case, I like to think of it from a flavor point of view that this is Marrek's kind of power, right? He's just pulling from his warlock connection with these tendrils of energy. But of course, like with the Scorpion, it was so amazing with the Scorpion, because everything went so well with the Scorpion that you can imagine if this happens, these tendrils are going to be very wolf-like in a way. There's going to be this sense of that. Let's see what happens here.
Okay.
Now we're all going to see this display of horrid magic, right? Yeah. Okay.
It's going to succeed.
Seeds, damn it. So I imagine it's like this stuff starts to seep out and then it peters away. And that's been happening over and over and over for all of these spells. So it's going to be very frustrating.
Sorry,
for
real
Marrek.
quick. Does the stun give him any sort of
Disadvantage?
on that?
I don't know.
I honestly don't know.
I don't either.
I use those extra stuff so infrequently that I always forget what they mean.
It's when they start stacking like that. Let me check the cheat sheet here, because I don't remember.
So for stun, that's one thing. And also, on a successful save, it's half damage. So we still have a little bit to go here.
Okay. Let's see. Stunned. Incapacitated, cannot move, ability to speak impaired. Automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws.
Oh,
There you go.
automatically failed.
Auto fail. So
wait,
that's
was
full
that
damage?
What kind of...
Strength.
What kind of...
Strength.
That was strength? Oh, shit. Yeah, no. Okay, he's done. He failed.
Okay, great. So in that case, it's going to be, and once again, I just don't have it right in Fantasy Grounds, but this should be 3d6. It's a 2d6, so I'm going to do the, I'm just going to do 3d6 here. Yeah, so let's go back, right? So you're going to see these inky tendrils sort of emanating out of Marrek, and it is going to be very wolf-like, rather like octopus-like. It's going to be this crazy, like snarling wolf with claws and all sorts of things, just enveloping the elemental and striking at it. And it's 3d6.
Okay, that's 7.
That's a 7.
bad.
I'll take it.
That's not bad. Anything else, sir?
And that's it.
Okay. Okay, let me change this manually. Okay, that will bring up, not Mandy Snake, Nika.
Nika's not having a great day, but she's gonna grit her teeth after losing concentration, and she's gonna summon another one of her little dust balls to hover over Ardoris, because poor bud. Yeah, and it's gonna also be a level 3. So I'm gonna mark that off.
Okay. So he gets 2d6 now?
He also gets 2d6, yep.
Okay.
On a turn. It's in his face. Oh! I'm targeting him, right?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
thank God.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And this is a bonus action, so I'm going to use a second bonus action instead of an action to, she's going to throw out her arm. Wait, I can do any other bonus action, right? I always forget.
You can't. So wait. Okay. What do you took a bonus action just now?
Uh-huh.
You have a movement action and a regular action remaining.
Can I change it down to a bonus action?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm going to Nika's gonna throw her arm out towards Variis. On target. And she's going to cast Healing Word towards him. Just gonna fling out, just because out of the corner of her eye she sees this bloodied poor boy that looks unhappy. And she's gonna cast it as level 2.
Thank you, Mommy Snake.
Hashtag Mandy Mommy.
Yep.
And that is her turn. I casted that at level 2.
That is fantastic. Ardoris!
All right. Doris is going to I think I'm gonna, since I'm 10 feet away, I'm gonna use my dash action to charge again. Then I'm gonna try to punch it as I get there.
Okay.
All right. And this is my last fervor point, so I'm going to have to recharge soon if I want to do any more.
Boy. Yeah. So hopefully this does well.
Yes. It is. I'm flanking, right?
Yes, you get advantage.
Okay. Here we go.
Here we go, baby. 21 will hit. We'll drop that too.
I'll take it.
Oh
it.
boy.
Boy, the table is not cooperating with you guys
It
tonight.
is not. It is definitely not.
Oh.
Here is 1d8 for damage, plus 5 for charge damage, and 3 for modifier. 13 damage.
13 damage. Oh, it didn't do it at all. Okay. I got it. Boom. Okay. Anything else?
That'll be it.
All right, Variis. You are up.
All right. So he's gonna keep mimicking. Like he's almost like if he was a barbarian, rage would have been activated at this point. He's going to keep going with the same thing that he's done before as he sees this earth elemental hovering over Marrek. So first and foremost is going to be Le Dagger. Wha!
22 will hits.
22. So let me go ahead and damage. 9. The stunning strike's going to activate. I forgot to activate it the first time, but stunning strike's going to activate. But he's already. Well, it's a con save, so he wouldn't automatically fail it. So, can you give me a con save, please?
Sure. Come on. He's not going to do the same thing twice, right?
Yeah, it is. If I can keep
nine.
it,
He does.
Jesus!
I will
go.
keep this going, and you're going to hear like Variis is going to be grunting, and you're just going to hear like no, kind of underneath his breath as he's doing everything that he can for this. So he's going to do again, wasting a key point again. On top of it, he's going to do a flurry of punches.
Let's do it.
Advantage, and whoop, that's my darts. There we go, punches. All right,
23 will hit.
23. Go ahead and get that. Oh, all right.
Oh.
Not bad.
Well, 5. Well, he didn't
I've been
partially
there.
resist shit. We know that. So
Yes. And then the other punch is going to be coming in.
24
with
will
the
hit.
17, so 24. Go ahead and get that damage in.
7.
7. All right.
That'll kill
Nice.
it.
Oh, good.
Nice.
Thank you.
Good shit.
Oh my God.
And so, let's see. He's going to look over. He can't do anything right now, so he's going to kind of like drop to his knees just a tiny bit after just 2 full actions of using everything that he has. And he's going to have this dagger in his hand as he looks over towards Marrek.
Earth Elemental number 2 is going to see this other Earth Elemental fall. And it is going to sink into the ground and disperse. It is essentially going to flee combat.
What? He can do that?
Why would
How
someone
dare it.
flee combat? Doesn't make any sense.
Guys, that'll take you
Yeah,
out
it
of
seems
combat.
like that elemental's a bit of a bitch.
How?
It's just trying to live, guys. Let's. So it is going to leave combat and
At least it waited until after its friends died.
Come
wow.
I don't know why I'm like this. Okay.
No, it's good. It's good. No, I want you
So,
to be like
like-
this. Yeah.
After the fight, right? Adoris is just gonna drop to his knees, look up to the sky, and say, Avandra, you've blessed us again. Oh, my beautiful friend. Oh, Nika, you're beautiful. Thank you so much. Oh, that was amazing. Did you see me? I was like, ha! And I ran at him. I just ran at him like I didn't give a fuck. Did you see that? Did you see that, Avandra? Did you see that? Oh! Just
And
keeps
she-
going on like that.
She just listens and nods. And says, yes, Sir Doris, you're very good. I'm sorry I
That's right.
couldn't have been of more help.
That's
Here,
all right.
let me heal you a bit more. And she'll let her little spirit go ding, ding, ding on him more. Do it later.
Is this like winning an award and immediately thanking Jesus? Is it that kind of vibe where you're just like you're?
It's kind of like that, but
Okay.
if you have to talk to Ardonis to really see how he feels about it, because he has a different view about gods and like what they think. So it's very interesting.
Okay.
We'll see. But for now, he's just
So
had to deal with these other two.
Yeah.
Varys-
How would you guys react after like?
yeah. So after that, Variis on a slightly different note, after he notices like everything's dissipated, he's going to stand up and still staying in almost like a readied action in a fighting stance. He's going to bring up his hands with the curved dagger kind of on the back end. What's your name? Who are you? And he's just like really on edge right now.
Adoris, he turns around and he says, Avandra likes you, my friend. You're good. Name's
Answer my
Adoris.
question. You? And he's going to nod over towards what was previously the giant snake.
And Nika holds out her hands in a placating gesture. Friends, I am Nika. We have been sent to get you. Your friends. They wait.
Marrek's hearing all this. I imagine he dropped to his knees as soon as all of the combat was over. Just like he's trying his best to just let it all out and calm his ass down. But when he hears the friends, he's going to look up at Variis like, oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. They're okay. Okay. And he's going to reach for Variis. He's going to reach for Variis like, help me up.
Well,
He-
sorry.
He'll put away his dagger and he'll help you up.
Now, before we head back, I just want to steal you guys because it was not a pretty sight back at the old Blue Dragon camp. You got two buddies, honey nut roasted. Two people not happy about it. Don't know their names, just know they're pretty pissed off. Don't know what you guys did, but
Varys
must
is
be
going to cut
something,
you
right?
off and look over at Marrek. They stayed?
No, they couldn't have stayed. I mean, the dragon's big. I get it. I'm sure they had a rough time, but I mean, we'll fix everybody up. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
They were supposed to run.
Yeah, they were supposed to run.
Mate.
Let's go get them all. Marrek's not putting it together. He's like, yeah, we'll get it right. We'll fix everybody. We'll heal everybody. Whatever needs to be done, we'll take care of it. Thank God we're all okay. That's where he's going to come at it.
yeah, no worries. They downed that dragon, man. You should have seen it. It was a death battle. Whew. Lightning everywhere, sparks.
2 survived?
Yeah.
What did they look like? What were their names?
I don't know.
Anything.
There was a halfling and a hot drow, so it was, you know.
Two survived?
Yeah. Those two.
Varys
Half
takes off
fights like
running
a
towards the
monster.
camp.
Hey, okay, all right. That one has energy, man.
Everything
him.
that everything that Adoris is saying sounds like this to America. Whoa. And whenever he's piecing together now that just two survived, he didn't catch that. And if Variis is going to take off running, Marrek is he's probably going to be a few seconds behind as he's processing. It's still not going to make sense for him, but then he's going to take off running too in that direction. And it doesn't matter whether Ardoris or Nika are moving at all. He's just going to run right past him.
Nika will reach out and be like, we should stay together. Oh, there they go.
Oh yeah, Varys doesn't even say anything. As soon as you say like which one survived, he booked it back.
Ardoris, I guess we should make sure they're going in the correct direction? Just kind of gestures over there. It's like, let's go get him.
Technically, I should be wrapping up this session. But let's push forward a little bit. Let's not tease our lovely, lovely audience. Over the dunes, is going to our heroes are going to come back to camp here, and they are going. Ardoris, Nika, Marrek, and Variis are going to crest over the dunes, and I imagine it's kind of like you get to the top of it, and again it kind of spills into this valley of sand, and you're going to see the big blue dragon corpse, and you're going to see the royals, and you're going to see people kind of fanned out and spreading where this was kind of barren. It's kind of alive with some activity. The royals are a 5-person party, and then they brought help. So there are people holding their gear. There are people there's probably another 4 or 5 in tow with them. So yeah, reunited. What would be the first thing people do here?
Do you remember how the people in the helicopter of Jurassic Park looked at the owner of the park at the end of the movie?
Wasn't John Hammond's fault, but okay.
Yeah, but do you remember how they
Exactly.
looked at him?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't create the dragon, you just ran away. It's kind of just like she looks up, sees them, but she's so tired and so angry that she almost doesn't even react to them. Like, her eyes go right over Variis and for a second focus on Marrek, and then she just looks down.
What about Eliwrath?
If she was seated, she's just gonna stand up and grip her flail and look at them.
Oh, okay. So not indifference, but anger.
Yes. Although it's not like a rage, it's like a simmering.
Right.
At this point.
Like you came home past curfew, and obviously
I'm
the
just
stakes are
disappointed.
higher.
Oh boy, no.
What about Marrek and Variis? Because they're cresting over, and okay. Let me ask another very important question. Was anything done with the bodies other than covering them up?
I think right now we're probably still just sitting next to them, because it's only been
Not long.
10
probably
minutes our time.
Yeah, 20 minutes or so.
Yeah. I think we're still too tired to and honestly, we're in the desert. Properly burying them is probably not an option if we wanted it to be respectful. Mm-hmm. So yeah, we'll figure something out, but I don't think it's just, and Klara is sitting right next to those two under the bedcloth. Yeah. And I imagine Eliwrath was sitting right next to her before getting up, and
yeah.
Variis, he crests over the hill, but he doesn't stop. It's not like he's trying to take everything in as he's running down, and he notices where everybody's sitting and the body's covered up, and even from a distance you could tell that tears are just streaming down his face, and he just keeps running over towards the group until probably he gets about 30 feet away, and then he just slows down almost to a slow walk as the realization of everything's finally starting to hit him. And he's just quiet, but you could tell that he's just he's weeping standing up as he's trying to get closer towards Avalan and Iris. And honestly, he probably was the first one to crest that hill.
Oh yeah. Marrek's behind, way behind.
I don't think Eliwrath would let you get that close, to be honest.
Within 30 feet?
30 feet is fine, but if you try to get any closer, she'll just point her foot. No.
He'll collapse on his knees and look up. I'm sorry. I thought we were all running.
We didn't run. Klara's gonna stand up and move to behind Eliwrath and put her hand on Eliwrath's shoulder.
But
a plane is going to go by.
But early on, he said run.
We didn't run.
I took that as an order.
From who?
Marrek's
From
probably
him?
gonna show up.
And she's going to point to Marrek? Is
gonna
he
be
your
coming up
leader?
Exactly at that point, he'll arrive.
Because while you're talking and talking and fucking talking, And when it finally came time to do something, you ran? Stay back, Marrek. Variis, you're a child, and you shouldn't have been here. And then she's going to look to Eliwrath and kind of squeeze her shoulder. He's a child. Like, don't hit him. It's not his fault.
She'll shift her gaze to... She'll, like, look up at you and then shift her gaze to Marrek, and it's just like... She's not saying anything. She's like... But if he tries to get closer, she'll do the same thing. She'll, like, point the flail at him, like, no.
He'll be incredibly submissive around that. He's putting it all together very quickly, and he gets it. He's not going to get closer, but he's going to open up his hands like in a submissive way. Like I'm not coming closer. I get it. I ran, and yeah, I said run, and Variis followed me. You're right. He's young. That has nothing to do with anything. It was about surviving, but you stayed, and that was brave, and I get it. He's still piecing things together. He's just rambling, truly rambling. And he's going to figure out, he's going to look where you were sitting, and he's going to see the bedrolls and whatever, and he's probably going to drop to his knees as well, I think, probably matching Variis. I don't know what we're doing here. He's going to look up into the sky, like it's almost like the first time he's looked up to see where you even are. Why is this happening?
She's going to glare at Marrek. You brought us here. You brought us here, Marrek. And then you left us to die. Give me... Sorry, go ahead.
No, go.
Give us a reason not to hate you. And if you can't do that, turn the fuck around.
He's... You know the look of someone who has just been slapped, but they didn't go with it. They just let it happen, but they didn't flinch. The eyes are starting to water a little bit, but he's taking it. And it's probably going to be 5, 6, 7 seconds of just staring at you, not menacingly, but just absorbing. And he's going to nod a little bit, like a imperceptible nod, like, yeah, no, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
During this moment of silence, Variis kind of like arcs his back to where he's sitting up straight again. And he just slowly stands up, and he walks not quite the opposite direction, but almost like 90 degrees. And he walks away. He's going over towards the boat. Because the way that Variis is seeing this, and you'll probably see this on his face, is, you're basically talking about Marrek and how he's running away. He doesn't see himself as a child. He made that decision to follow the order that was given. And so you're saying that to him as well. And so as he starts to walk away, you hear like him just kind of say, "I'm sorry," like through him crying. And he starts walking towards the boat.
Marrek's going to continue to nod and make it more obvious. Like, no, you're right. And then he's going to say, Yeah, you're right. You are here because of me. And this happened. He's going to look. This happened because of me. I thought for a minute that far worse things could have happened to everybody, but this is just about as bad as it gets. So it seems like no matter what I do, it's not really helping. At this point, he knows that there are other people around. He sees that the others that they've caught up with them, but he's not paying attention. He doesn't care, and he's going to look at Eliwrath, And she's probably very aggressively still standing there, kind of flexing a little bit.
Oh yeah, for sure. As
And
intimidating as she can be.
so he's going to look at Eliwrath in the eyes. He's going to look back at Klara in the eyes. Not looking at anybody else. But he's darting back and forth between the two. And he's going to point with his mace. He's going to point with his mace, like not just half-heartedly, in the direction of Variis. He's going to say, "You should go. He's right. You should go. Now." And he's going to drop his mace into the sand. And he's going to go exactly in the opposite direction from where Variis started walking towards the boat.
Guys, I think that's a good time for us to stop for the day.
I love all of you.
I
Just
love you
putting
guys
it out
so
there.
much. And I love Marrek and I love Variis. I just...
Oh boy.
Here we are.
I need a hug, guys.
Yeah. It's okay. Everything's cool.
Yes.
That was amazing. Bree, that was amazing.
Yes.
Well done.
I didn't blow out anyone's speakers. I can't
No.
hear myself.
Not at all.
Wow.
I didn't expect that. Wow.
It's not where I
See,
was.
while all this
didn't-
argument's going on, the royal is just looking at like, okay,
Oh, I was gonna
let's
do
back
something.
Up.
Yeah,
I
didn't feel like it
genuinely
was-
didn't think she was gonna yell until she was yelling.
I'm glad you guys didn't come any forward because I would have tackled you. Just like running, leaped, like tried to punch you in the face. So,
Yeah, I'm glad there was some space for
Yeah.
that to be a warning.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I mean, from Varys' point of
Makes
view,
sense.
I mean, he sprinted away. I mean, at least probably 500 yards or so. They did combat. He got the news, and then he sprinted all the way back. Like, he's not going to have any more energy to do
No.
anything else.
That
So
makes sense.
him getting there, and as soon as you say stop, it just drops.
the fact that he's fucking like to Klara, that only backs up her like, we should have never brought. Why did we bring you here? Like, it's almost a repeat of what happened with the brothers at the very beginning of Arc 2, where like, that was so clearly a mistake. Why didn't I see it? Like, we shouldn't have
Mhm.
brought you here. Why did we do that? Like, thank you, everyone in the chat.
Everyone, dude, I get to watch the chat while this is going on, and everybody is so kind. Thank you so much. It's nice to watch people feel something for just roleplay. Just checking in with everybody out there. First off, you guys are amazing, and it's really nice to just kind of be able to sit back and watch that. I'm sorry it took so long for us to get to that part, but maybe it's best that that happened so that we didn't have to keep going for another hour and a half, 2 hours after that. What we're going to get ready and do, guys, is we're going to get ready and switch over groups. So Group B is coming up next. A quick check-in with our chat. Floating Dragon Skull is our current chat boss. We have had a lot of lovely people donate to us on Ko-fi, and I wanted to tell everybody about something Patreon did. If you're just hearing about that, they used to give plaques out for hitting 1,000 patrons, and we're about halfway there. We're not the type who wins awards, but if you've ever thought about tossing $1 our way each month, boy, that would really help us out. And you get access to our Discord, which has hundreds of people on it. It's a fantastic place. It's a fantastic place to sit down and talk about stuff like this, which I'm sure they're doing, but I don't have Discord open. So if you go to patreon.com/DANDR, or you can go down there, and there's a link for a Patreon, and follow us on our stuff. Let everybody know that we're doing a Theriathon today on your Twitters and your Facebooks and your Reddits and blah, 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 blah. So thank you guys so much. We're going to get ready and switch everything over, and we'll be back in about 10-15 minutes with Group B. Thank you, Group C, so much.
Can I quickly say?
Mhm.
Can I quickly say welcome to our Doris and Nika?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were
I'm
amazing.
glad Doris didn't die during the fight.
Oh,
You
how was
guys
that?
did
that
I was
may have set a
so
record.
afraid. I was like, oh no.
Introducing yourselves. Like,
Uh.
I know both of your characters already, kind of. Like, obviously not all the way. It's just like, damn,
Right.
what a fucking great first impression, both of you.
It's a good
Like,
start. We had a good chemistry, I feel like.
Yeah.
Nika can take a joke in character, so that's good. I like that.
And Nika just fails at the snake hugs. Oh.
It's nothing, man. Wait until it's hit and you restrict things. It's going to be a great combo.
It's going to be great, yeah. Just
One
gonna,
day.
yeah.
Oh, let's schedule the next one. Let's
Yes, please.
We already, yeah.
See you guys at
let's-
9.
Yes.
Wait,
See you tonight.
no.
I almost got him. Yeah,
Yeah.
wait.
mystery group. We're taking over now.
When do we get an explanation for endurance? You'll get one soon enough. You'll get one.
Yes,
I
and
saw
I'll be much
during
better
our
at the
break,
table next
everyone
time.
was like, how did they, what is going on?
There's Patreon content. There's we have a little news show called Town Crier, where it's an in canon news show. All the news events and stuff are canon to the world, but we kind of present it in a silly. And it was kind of backdoor mentioned on there. Some people picked
Fun
up on it.
fact, I backdoor mentioned it because Jason wrote it for me,
Yeah.
and then someone in the Discord let me know what I was hinting at later because I had no idea.
Yep.
I was like, oh, is that what we were doing?
I feel like I didn't really get to show off like as much as I wanted because we were facing golems that probably don't have eyes, so I couldn't really do like the blinding things I wanted to do. But
You'll get there.
yeah, and the table was kind of weird today, but we'll get that figured out easily next time. Just
Well, here's the thing. I didn't get to fully change everything over, so Andy had what we were using was mostly a rough version from way back when.
Makes sense.
So Andy sat and I did what I could before the session today, but everything's just been so.
it's not. It wasn't too bad at all. It's just the force punches that didn't have the attack damage. That's it.
And when I
else is
grabbed
fine.
those from the new, they worked great.
Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah,
just
they're
going to
fine.
recreate your character and do it
it's
the right
totally
way.
fine.
So, thank you guys so much. We'll be right back after a quick break. Stick around for more Theriathon 2020. Bye, guys.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
We really hope you guys are enjoying these live Theriathon sessions. That was absolutely a blast. Saturday, the 25th, was amazing. You guys came out in droves, and we really appreciate it. If you did miss anything from Theriathon, don't worry. It'll be posted. We have another episode to go up, and then a Group A to wrap up the month before we do a lovely sit-down in extended rest at the end of May and sort of go over everything that's happened. Make sure to rate us on iTunes, give us subscribes and likes and all that stuff anywhere you can find us because that really, really helps us out. Make sure and share the show with friends, and we'll see you next week with a brand new episode.